The latest rumour on the Bayern Munich rumour mill is that Bayern are interested in signing Bayer Leverkusen's Florian Wirtz. I'll be talking about whether this transfer is for better or for worse for Bayern, whether Bayern should make this transfer, how much Bayern should pay for Wirtz, and more. So we know that Wirtz had this ACL injury, which is keeping him out until November, maybe December or even January. And Wirtz, while he's a doubt for the World Cup, he'll want to get back for the World Cup, which is being held at late November. And that's his injury situation. But in terms of the Bayern interest, Hasan Salihamidzic is meant to be a big fan of this player. We've already seen that Brazo has had conversations with the family and entourage of the player in recent months or in the past. And I think that there is a real interest for Wirtz, and you can expect that he's a German international. He's very young. I think he's even under 20 still. So that's the player those are the type of players that Bayern tried to build the team around, the Musialas or the Thomas Mullers, the Mats Hummels, the Jerome Boatengs of the past. However, there are reasons why I don't think that Bayern should sign this player and why I don't think Bayern will sign the player, at least at the moment. So Wirtz wouldn't play for Bayern until the Rückrunde of the next season, until January. This is because of the ACL injury. On surface level, this is not a problem, as Bayern are a Champions League club. We compete for the titles later on in the season, and we should be walking the Bundesliga, let's be real here. If we can't do it without Wirtz, there's some problem going on. So Wirtz would be back for the Champions League ties in February, March, April, which is good. However, due to the nature of ACL injuries, as we saw with Leroy Sané, players aren't on their top straight away, and they may never even get to their top. ACL injuries were, of course, thought as the graveyard injury for footballers at one time. And as we saw with Sané, Wirtz may not be at his top level in his first season, or even a year and a half, even 2 years after this injury. So I think it would be more prudent to look at how he's playing at Leverkusen when he returns before making such a big money move for Wirtz. But you also must consider that he's not even really needed. We already have Thomas Müller, who, in my opinion, is one of the best players in the world. He should be the first name on Bayern's team sheet. And why should we sign another Cam, especially an attacking mid who costs so much money, if he's probably not even going to start? While furthermore, in the future, we also have Jamal Musiala, who's the end point for him as a player, I believe, is at the 10. As on the wings, he's very good, but his lack of pace, his lack of sudden explosiveness sometimes catches him down, which may be compensated for in a more free-roaming attacking midfield role in the future, where I believe he will play his best after Muller retires. So he's not even really needed. Bayern shouldn't spend the money on Wirtz, therefore. But we must also look at the fee. So the fee is rumoured to be over 100 million euros, that is. And in my eyes, for a non-starter, likely for a very young player coming off the back of an ACL injury, it's just not worth splashing 100 million on Wirtz. Whereas we could get similar players such as Darwin Núñez, who could have actually filled our striker position in the past, or currently maybe Christopher Nkunku, who can play better on the wing than someone like Wirtz, for much less money, or maybe not much less, but for a lower sum, and they could actually facilitate positions we need strengthening in, like the striker position with Lewandowski leaving, and so on. So I think it's clear, actually, that even though Bayern does have this interest in Wirtz, I think we will wait a few years for him. It's not Bayern like to be spending money on this player. And we've also seen in the Lewandowski saga that Bayern doesn't have 100 million to spend on a striker, so why would they spend 100 million on an attacking midfielder? One of the best positions, best equipped positions on the field for Bayern. So I don't think Wirtz will sign for Bayern. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.